Hi, it's Donna Robertson with Fabric Café. I am so thankful that E.E. Shink invited me to come and tell you about our brand new book. So keep watching. This is a second edition of the Quilt Favorites, which has been out of print for several years. And by popular demand, we brought it back with some great new features. There are several of the quilts that we've actually been able to enlarge because we had enough fabric to do so. So we enlarged those patterns, and then we've added the twin and the king-queen instructions for enlarging. One of the 3-yard bundles would make the lap, 2 of the bundles will make the twin, and 4 will make the king-queen. So it's no more math for you to deal with the customers. You can go right straight into cutting the kits and allowing them to pick out how many they need to make the size quilt that they want. So let's look at one of the quilts now. This one is called Dancing Geese. Dancing Geese is a super simple one. Every single block in this quilt is made the same way, and you simply turn them to get this great design, which has the geese flying every which way. Now let's talk about how the actual pattern is written. Every one of our patterns is super simple to make, and let me get over here to flying geese. So in your black and white diagram, every pattern is done this way. Every picture has the fabrics 1, 2, and 3. And to make it super simple, we have a legend here that explains that your focus fabric is the number 1, that the light and dark are compared, and the number 2 is the light color, number 3 is your dark. Every pattern is written this way, so every pattern will work with any 3 yards of fabric. And that's part of the beauty of this quilting system. If you bundle 3 yards of fabric together, you will be able to make any one of the quilts in this book. It takes all of the guesswork out of how you are going to work with your fabrics. Customers love it for that very reason. The simple instructions are always done in the exact same way, so they understand our style. So the number 1 fabric is your focus fabric. Any fabric will go in any position, but we've chosen this one to be in our focus area. The number 2 fabric is compared with the number 3 fabric. These two are compared. The lightest goes in the number 2. It's the background of the quilt so that you can really see the designs pop off of the quilt. The number 3 is normally a border or binding, and binding is included in this, but it is an economy binding that we put on these quilts. The number 3 fabric will go here, and when you have just 3 simple yards of fabric, you'll be able to make any one of the patterns. Now let's look at another one of our patterns from this book. Again, super simple, and you never want to underestimate the power of simple, because your customers can get these quilts made in a hurry. They'll feel such satisfaction, they're going to be right back for more. This one is made with strip piecing, and the little block is super simple. It has the focus, the 2 and the 3, and you just put them side by side, sew them together, and then turn the rows, so it's super easy to make. So we know that this is something that every quilt shop will appreciate having. It takes a lot of the guesswork out of how to put together quilt kits, and the customers just clamor for more and more 3-yard quilts. They love them. So thanks for joining us, and happy selling.